Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we are at a new location. We are at a vet hospital and I have, let's see, 6 containers over here. So this is what's left in them. So these are our Christmas trees from the holiday season, and I am going to change these out with some beautiful spring containers. So here we have, this one right here is a hellebore. Isn't that so beautiful? I love this flower. This is like a vintage, it's called the winter rose. So this is one of the perennials that will come out early in the season and have color. So these are great for shaded areas. They like part sun to shade. They usually die out during the heat, but the leaves still stay intact, so that's really nice. And then once the winter comes, you just cut it down and then it'll grow back new foliage in the springtime. So we're gonna put this as the centerpiece. And then I was thinking, I'm gonna put this sweet potato vine, because this one, it's been my experience that this really grows out nice and full. So I think they're gonna really enjoy this one here. So I thought that would give it a really nice light green lime color against this pink hellebore. So pretty. And then I have a heuchera. Now I did have a heuchera in here before, but when the guys cleaned it out, they had no idea that they were perennials, so they took them all out, and they were looking so stinking pretty. But so I'm gonna go ahead and pop in this heuchera right here, along with the next to the hellebore. And then I have these begonias, and these begonias are really good for, they do tolerate the heat pretty well, so I'm gonna pop in a couple of these, and these will be like a filler. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this grass, but I have this cute little tuft of grass that I thought I might pop in here if I have some space, just for some extra texture, and I really like the color and the foliage that it gives out, so that's gonna be really cute. And then I have a couple petunias. I have some pink and white petunias that I wanted to put in there. How pretty is that? I think that's gonna look so cute because it'll just give it, you know, a nice pop of color. So first we're gonna remove this one, and in order to remove it, we wanna keep all the roots intact. So what I like to do is I kind of, you know, feel around and then get a nice good root ball and then pull it out and put the hellebore in. Now I've done this many times, and in the beginning I was super scared because I thought I was gonna kill the plant, but I've had these hellebores for about 4 years now, and I have used them in many locations, in many containers, and when the season's over, I just pop them out and I put them in a bigger container and save them for the next year. So let's just go ahead and get started on this container, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so I'm finished with this one container. Didn't that turn out so sweet? So I did not put any of those white petunias in. I just I put in this sweet potato vine and the begonias, and I kind of just surrounded this hellebore with begonias in the back. I put this little tuft of grass right here on the side, and then I put the heuchera on this side. Isn't that so pretty? Let me give you a close-up look. So I still need to water it in, but that's how it looks. And I cannot wait to see how this is going to grow in the springtime. It's going to be so beautiful. The last containers turned out really nice, and I wish I took a picture of them, but the guys took them out before I could take a picture of them. So that's one container down. Now let's move off to this container, and then I have 4 other containers to do. All right, so over here we have another Christmas tree in here, and then I noticed there is like some little white, it almost looks like little cobwebs but it was fungus. So I ended up having to spray it with some organic fungus spray because this is a pet hospital, and so all of the stuff that I use here is all organic. So I ended up spraying it a little bit. Like the other tree had some little fungus in the tips, so I ended up spraying this one. I didn't see any, but you know, I'm taking it home, so I don't want it to infect any of the other plants that we have at home. So in this one, I'm going to put this hellebore right here. This is kind of like the same color, no, a little bit darker. So it's a little bit darker than the other one. But isn't it so pretty? So I just cleaned up all the leaves at the bottom and things like that. And so we're going to put this one as the centerpiece, and then I'm going to put this heuchera in there. And I don't know if this camera gives it any justice, but do you see those little flakes of kind of burgundy in the leaves? Oh, it's so stinking cute. So this one has some variegated leaves, has a little bit of burgundy spots in there, so cute. So I thought maybe I'll just pop that in, and it's flowering. So I thought I'd leave that up there. I don't know. I might take this one down because it is dying out, but leave these two cute little ones in there. So yeah, that one's probably going to go inside. And then I'm kind of, I don't know, once I start putting all this stuff together, maybe I might change my mind. But I was thinking of putting these coleus in because I thought that looks so sweet against this color right here, against the heuchera. Or, I don't know, maybe some begonias again, like the other one. But I wanted to do something different. So the spiller for this one is going to be some petunias. Look at that. So stinking pretty. I love it. It has that little white throat, a little yellow in the center, so cute. So that's going to be the spiller that's going to come out, cascade out. And then I had this one in one of the containers at home, and it looked so stinking cute. Look how bouncy it is. It's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in here somewhere because I just like the texture, and the flowers are so unique looking. Do you see that? Look at that. They're so cool. I don't even know. Is it focused? There it is. Look at that. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? So I just love it. It feels so neat. All right, so let's just get started and popping all these things in this container, and I'll share with you how this one looks after we get done. Oh, and also, after I pop out everything and I put new plants in here, I do use a slow release fertilizer. I have two different kinds. I have one for the fall and then one for the spring. The spring will promote new growth, like root growth, and the fall, you know, just kind of helps maintain it. So this one right here, I've talked about it before in other videos, but it has 16, 16, 16. So one's for the top foliage, one's for the bottom, and one's for all around. So I believe it's up, down, all around. So those are what the numbers mean. And one's for root care, one's for the foliage on the top, and then one's for all around care. So I kind of sprinkle some of this into the soil and kind of rough it up a little bit, and then start planting. So let's just go ahead and get these plants in here so that way we can get done with this task. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I am finally done with this location, so let me just give you a run through of all the things that I planted in all these containers. So we did 6 containers, 2 of them have trees in it, so we just put some annuals around the outside, and then 4 containers with some hellebores in there. So this one has a kind of a pinkish hellebore, and I surrounded it with some white petunias, and I'm hoping that the white petunias are going to cascade out the side. Then we put this beautiful heuchera right here that has it's like a purple tint to it. It's beautiful. And then we have this one right here, which I wish I remembered the name of that, but I don't. I wish I kept the tag. Then over here on this container right here, we added some geraniums. So I added some hot pink geraniums with some sweet potato vine that's going to cascade. I added 2 of those, which I know is going to fill in this whole entire container. And then we popped in some begonias. So I haven't used begonias in containers before, so I'm excited to see how those are going to turn out. Now I kind of mirrored this one the same as the other container. And then of course we have, let's see, did I show you this one right here? So that was the first container that we did, and that one had the hellebore with the heuchera on the side, a little tuft of grass, some begonias, and the sweet potato vine that's going to be the spiller. And then back there we added those petunias, that's going to be the spiller out of this container. And then we added a heuchera in the back, a hellebore right here, and this cool looking plant right there, which I completely forgot the name of. And then on the other side over here, we did another one with a little tuft of grass. I'll show you this one, so cute. So we did the sweet potato vine with some begonias, a hellebore, a little tuft of grass on the side, the heuchera, and that's pretty much it. So that is all for today. Now I'm just going to go ahead and load up the truck and get going because it is starting to sprinkle. I believe this weekend is supposed to be raining, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now I just got to load up all my loot and then call it a day. So thank you for watching. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.